beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. This video is so you might not believe in God, and that's okay, that's totally fine. I do believe that there's a reason for things. I do believe that God sends us messages, or he sends us signs. So that being said, the reason why I'm doing this video is to help you if you feel like you are struggling, which I'll probably have to watch it myself because sometimes I struggle with it myself. So you really gotta think things through. Think things through. That's a really tongue twister. Think things through. Anyways, I read this thing once and I actually really love it. And I'm out of breath, I'm sorry, I'm gonna slow down. My anxiety tends to make me be out of breath, or if I talk too fast. Yes, you would think I'm out of shape or something, but anyhow, let's do this again. I try to live by, there's a reason for everything. Sometimes we won't know the reason. Sometimes it's kind of unfair. For example, like a death of somebody that is super precious to us. Like, life is unfair for that. What I try to think about is, let's say somebody is taken away from you. I try to keep in my head, like, you know what? Live for them. They would want you to be happy. I never actually shared this. I shared it with some people personally, but I never actually shared it here on social media. And I've been wanting to, but I've been kind of pushing it and kind of like, you know what? I'll share it when I'm ready. So I've decided, you know what? I'm going to share it. So for those of you that know, I lost my second baby girl. We got pregnant for a third time. So I was pregnant for 3 years straight. That being said, we called our third daughter Daisy. It's actually my husband that found the name. I wasn't sure about it at first. I really like to look at the meaning behind the names. And when my husband was gone to work, I decided to Google the name Daisy just to see, what it would give me. And I literally had tears in my eyes and goosebumps when I read it. And he couldn't believe it when I actually told him when he got home. So the meaning behind Daisy said, when parents lost an infant, God would shower them with daisies. And that just gave me chills. And I was just like, oh my goodness, like, this is going to be our little Daisy. And that is the whole reason why we called our baby girl Daisy. And yeah, her middle name is Bria. We gave her sister her middle name. And she will live the life that Bria wasn't able to. What I actually really wanted to talk about is, God always has a reason for things, or tries to give you signs for things. Some days you're just so, you're so stressed and there's so much going on and you just wonder, like, why is my day going terrible? Why did my alarm not go off? Why am I running late? Well, let's try to think things through. You're running late, your alarm went off or it didn't go off, and maybe God made you late because you would have been in that accident that happened. Maybe you are having a terrible day and that is what's going to make you appreciate the good days. It's sad to say, but sometimes you got to go through dirt and hell to actually realize what you actually have, or what you're actually thankful for. It's sad to say because, we all can easily take things for granted and not appreciate the little things. And sometimes the little things are actually the big things. Getting up in the morning and being able to make yourself a cup of coffee. Some people don't even have that ability to do that. Sorry, there's a hair driving me nuts. That might be considered a little thing to you, but that can be a big thing to somebody else. You might look at somebody and be like, oh, they have it made. But you know what? You don't know what's happening behind doors, and you don't know what they're actually going through. I feel like I'm going off topic, but I'm kind of trying to relate everything. What I'm trying to say is sometimes there's a reason for things, and it's so easy to just blame people or blame God and ask him, like, why do you hate me? Something might not go your way, but maybe it's because it's not supposed to go that way. Maybe there's a different plan for you and you just don't know it yet, but you will eventually see it, or you will eventually realize why it didn't work out in the first place. That's what makes life very interesting, because you don't know what the future holds. She's talking to me. She was talking, so I think she wants to kind of be part of the convo. This is Daisy, guys. Big eyes. Big eyes. You guys watch Friends? Joey, when he does his big eyes, when we tease her. Like, okay, Joey. Okay, Joey, do your big eyes. There's always a reason for something, and sometimes it doesn't make sense. And like I said, you know, like losing people you love is always unfair. You got to put in your mind, you know, you got to live for that person because that person want you to live. And it's okay to miss them, and it's okay to, you know, grieve for them. It's totally normal. It's part of life. You know, you're only human. When things happen, to really think things through, because, you know, like, I'm easy to be like, why is this happening to me? Like, why do I deserve this? But really, it doesn't mean it's happening for like a punishment. It could be just happening to actually teach you life lessons. Sometimes you got to try to, you know, the negative things that happen in your life, you got to take it and ask yourself what you learned from it. Life's a roller coaster. It can be really sucky, and it can be very lovely. Yes. If you have a bad day and all you think about is negative things, well, you know what? It happens. We're only human. Can't always try to think positive. It can make it very difficult. All that to say that there's a reason, okay? Sometimes we don't know the reason, and sometimes we do. We just got to take it and try to make the best of it. Hey, Daisy? What do you say? What do you say? What do you say, Babs? I think Daisy agrees. All right, guys. So I hope you like my video. If you don't, that's totally fine. I'm sorry, babe. So feel free to like it, subscribe to my channel, click that little bell to get notified when I post my next video. Thanks for watching.